When we had last left, the Envoy, their adventures around Shatterscarp continued, with them checking out a whole bunch of people who were researching the Dream Scourge and were kind of trapped by it. They murdered and killed some of the people who they were experimenting on and testing on, traveled out to a nearby sulfur mine, and secured that from some terrible spiders, as well as secured it from a traitor amid the ranks of the Aedyran Empire, someone who saw less the vision that the Aedyran Empire had in mind, and more so the one that the Steel Garrote had in mind. Now it was time to continue exploring and adventuring around this new desert land zone. This is Avowed. Welcome back. Let's unhide that, and zoop. There we are. And you may also notice we're not exactly where we had last left off. In between videos, I went and did some inventory management, primarily some crafting. I went and crafted up a whole bunch of our food and all of that, right, using our fantastic perk. This was actually suggested to me some time ago. And I figured, hey, we're getting at the point where we got so much money, and we have even more now because I sold off some extra items that we had looted. The money is coming in so very fast, right? True enough, the prices of equipment will only go up as well. But the prices of consumables and all that, like potions, food, it's all staying the same. It's all staying dirt cheap, like scaled to level 1, you know, scaled to the early game. So bought up a whole bunch of that. We're pretty much good to go, I think. And because of that, like I'd said, this was suggested to me fairly early on, I spec'd out of crafting food, right? It cannot be said enough that perk points are at a premium in Avowed. There is just not enough to go around for everything that you want. And not unlike what turned me off of using Iron Fists early on, it just sucks to have more things sucking up perk points, you know? Iron Fist, it kind of sucks because it takes 4 perk points to cap it out, whereas literally every other form of doing fighting does not require perk points. So when you spend your points, your ability points, or whatever you would call them, you can spend them in other places. You can spend them in like, oh, I want to do more damage. I want a chance to bleed with my axes or whatever, right? It's a unique drawback to using Iron Fists. Same goes for like crafting, right? I feel like in that same vein, crafting and more convenience-related non-combat specific perks, I kind of feel like they should be in a divorce system, you know? They should be in their own like utility system. Right, being able to craft and stuff, it should be part of its own separate craft system. In a game like Skyrim, for instance, which also has perk points and all of that, if we are to make the point of comparison, which, of course, I do think is kind of ill-advised, but, for instance, that is so open-ended and so sandboxy, there's effectively a limitless amount of perk points that you can get in a game such as Skyrim. In Avowed, there is a far more limited amount, right? There is a very fixed amount that you can possibly get in this game. Thus, each one is significantly more valuable. In Skyrim, you spend a perk in the wrong spot, it's not the end of the world because there's always another one that you can get. In Avowed, there's not always going to be another one that you can get. But spec'd around, respec some stuff. I think the major changes, like I said, is I dropped Survivalist and... let's see here. Yeah, I popped a point into... oh, you know what? I also dropped a point in Shield Bash, so I went down a level. But I got another useful ability because I've been enjoying using Arcane Veil. I got the fighter sort of equivalent of like a short-term buff, Barbaric Shout, which seems super useful for us because it's going to increase our stun damage. And speaking of, I got Stunning Blows, so our stun with Hammer also continually goes up. And I think, I also got Retribution here, which I think will also help out a bit, right? After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 5 seconds deals 70% of the original damage you received. I don't know how often that does or doesn't go on cooldown, because true enough, on Path of the Damned difficulty, and as a melee character, we are taking damage a lot of times, right? So this may have like a near 100% uptime. I don't know. I guess against single targets, it will have less uptime, but I think it's worth at least 1 point, which gets you a whopping 70%. You know, you run into diminishing returns pretty quick, but I think 1 point is pretty good. In fact, that's the case for a lot of these, because a lot of them do run into significant diminishing returns. I think 1 point is going to get you a whole lot, and of course, the more you want to keep going into the same skill, you're going to get less return, you know? So it's best to tread carefully. Okay, anyway, let's do a quick save here. And let's head on out, right? We want to go... We should really make way for Thirdborn, right? We should really make way for that. Should I continue exploring around here? I mean, there is an enemy right over there. Maybe I'll test out my new weapon, or my new situation here.
I don't know what to make of Darla being... Well, I guess we can only move forward, huh?
Okay. And there's some crystalline spider lords. Okay. Nope, can't get him.
Watch yourself.
Try this. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my god. That said, these are just spiderlings, right? Okay. There we are. The only major downside seems to be that
That's all of them.
with these abilities, I'm running. The cooldown doesn't start until the effect is gone. The cooldown doesn't start at the exact same time as the effect begins. So you do ultimately get like this amount of refractory period. You can't have 100% uptime on stuff. Look at this, I can't even loot this spider lord. Okay. That said, it sure as shit felt like the payoff was worth it. Got some Admus work back there. Yeah, there's just no way I can loot that spider. Okay. Well, is there a better point from which I can travel? I guess we could go down here to this camp and then cut around this way. And that might take us to Thirdborn. Yeah, let's go over here. Deadfall Highlands Party Camp. Okay. Good. Alright, how close are we to upgrading our weapon? I've got 2 corrupted Aedyran currently. And I can make... Oh, I can make 2 more, so we're only... Yeah, we're not that far off. We only need 3 more awakened Aedyran. I guess I'll just craft it up right now. Why not? Yeah, we're exceptionally close to upgrading our melee. Okay. Let's see, did anyone have anything to say?
That is why Aedyran and Copper are the only reliable conductors of soul essence. Thank you for listening. Are there any questions?
Right. I think you lost me a while back there.
Really? Oh. I suppose that explains the heavy breathing.
He can sleep with his eyes open. Says it's a survival trick, but I think he does it to avoid my war stories.
What's the last thing you remember? We can start from there.
Oh, I seem to remember you coming over and saying, "Hey Marius, can we talk?"
That was hours ago.
Right. And feel free to start over from the beginning. I promise to listen this time.
No, that's all right. Perhaps another time.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on between them. Okay. Let's see. Can I get this back on 7? Oh, I can't. Oh, on 6, I should say. There we are. That'll do. Giada?
When I joined you, I thought we'd be exploring the intersection of the physical and the spiritual, not bickering over sulfur. Yet here we are. Thanks to you, Thirdborn will have all the ammunition they need to defend themselves. In theory.
You don't sound convinced. I didn't want Thirdborn to share Fiormez Averno's fate. They deserve a fighting chance, same as Fiormez Averno. What they do with the sulfur is none of our business. You don't sound convinced.
At the end of the day, bullets are of limited use against the Dream Scourge. And it'll take more than gunpowder to wrest the living lands out of your Empire's clutches. Still, maybe a little gunpowder is better than none at all. Anyway, what do I know? I'm an animancer, not a strategist.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Shatterscarp. Do you have more to say?
I'll tell you whatever I know.
No, okay. Fair enough.
Until next time.
Let's get out of here. Let's exit here. Yep, we'll keep Marius and Giada. Do a quick save, and we'll head southward. Plenty of enemies to the north, though. Oh, wait. We need to go eastward a bit and then southward. Let's see, over here. A lot of arrows. A lot of enemies right there, too. Eh, fuck it, let's fight them. Maybe we'll find a fast travel point.
Right behind you.
Okay. Got a beetle here. Xaurips skirmisher. Can I get a sneak attack off here? I don't know. Maybe.
Like a jungle cat.
Man, I'm getting a lot of them here.
You're right.
Oh, the range of it wasn't quite enough. There we go. Another beetle over here. Oh, did we chain pull?
Defenses up!
Good work.
Come on! Come on!
Stay safe.
Quick as a light!
Yeah, geez, look at this stun buildup that I get. Okay.
I was worried for a second.
There we are. Let me chow down on some food. Good. Let's head over here, take all that. And this. Anything else around here? Don't think so. Okay. And then let's head... Oh, there's a quest right here. Fuck it, we'll get it. Why not? This person, I guess.
Bad. This is so bad.
Private
Where do I
Nauki.
tell everyone back home?
Hello?
Oh, praise Andra. Help at last. My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable xaurips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. So, can you just go in and see what happened to everyone? Please?
Could you imagine if they're not all dead? Sure, happy to help. You made camp in the cave infested with xaurips on purpose? Why can't you go check on your squad mates yourself? You got separated and ended up out here? You camped in there with them on purpose?
Well, yes, of course. We decided to take care of the xaurips, you see. You heard about Eora, right? But what's to stop the steel garrote from doing the same here? We have to be prepared to protect ourselves, just in case. Plus, Captain Ruiki's great-grandmother was a general, so we even had a real leader among us.
Still feels like a leap to make your own militia. How many xaurips have you killed before? Were none of you properly trained? Were none of you properly trained?
We run loads of drills and practiced plenty of times with training dummies. We were more than ready. And again, Captain Ruiki's kin to a general. She knows what soldiering looks like. The xaurips
Yeah,
have been
the
getting
training
closer
is
to town
hereditary.
recently. We just wanted to nip this problem in the bud. So can you just go in the cave and check on everyone? Please?
Of course I'll help. I suppose I can help. If I have time, I'll look into it. I suppose.
Oh, thank you. Please help them however you can. And if they're dead, well, we made badges together before we came out here. And everyone should still have theirs. Find those, and you'll find the squad. Be sure to come back as soon as you learn anything.
Well, the quest tracker is definitely making it seem like they are all dead. Okay. Oh shit, it's way up here. Man, I don't have a fast travel point yet. The closest thing I have to it is the party camp. Fuck it, we'll go up. Maybe we'll find some corrupted Aedyran or something. Or awakened Aedyran, whatever. Okay, man, there are a lot of xaurips. Let's do a quick save.
Never had a chance.
In combat? No. Man, this one's a fucking queen, huh? Okay. And yeah, we build up stun so fast with the barb shout.
Speed up.
Oh, shit. Oh, maybe I didn't get, maybe I forgot to get my slide ability. We can make that next.
Take
Okay.
a moment, people.
Let's check them for goodies. Anything here? Spider leg. Got a lockbox here. I'll take all that. Scan bone. Got some more shroomage, more scan bone. Dead xaurip. Palmstone. Okay, let's head across this. Sure. Yeah, a whole bunch right up here. Okay. Can I get a sneak attack off on this one, maybe? Oh, nope.
On foot!
Okay.
Yourself.
I need a moment.
Okay, and one more behind us.
Another soul for the wheel.
Good. Okay. Loot all this crap. Great. Let's see, let me have some of that restorative. And over here, Kraken Horn. Oh, Blackwood Branch, our first superb grade equipment. Okay, let's go inside of this big thing. Wow, looks amazing. I put over this way, got some more Kraken Horn. Something down here. Lockbox? Yeah. Stelgar leather. Let's head on up. Okay. About over this way. Sneak attack here. Okay. Good. Jesus. So much shit popping off on the screen.
I'll fix it.
Oh my gosh. There we go. Great. Check over here. Chow down on some food real fast. Actually, I'll take a bit more too. Good. Maybe one of them will be alive. I'm not counting on it.
That's the way to go.
Okay. Got some more dead body to loot over here. Or maybe not. There we go. Let's check in the water again. Over here. More Kraken Horn. Got a lockbox. Take all that. Ooh, shit. Am I gonna drown? Nope, not quite. Anything else over this way? Doesn't seem like it. It looks like you can go... Oh, yeah, there is something. take it. That's where we came in from. Some Kraken horn there. Good. Anything in this? I think we had just looked in there. Okay. I guess we got everything underwater. Something up on that little ledge. Something up on this one too.
Quiet as a soul.
I don't even know if I was meant to get here this way. Xaurips pause. What's it do? Plus 15% stun. Unarmed hits deal plus 10% bonus fire. Huh. Why someone decided to skin the hands of a Xaurips and stitch them into gloves fit for kith hands is a question better left unanswered. The claws still attached to these rough, scaly gloves are still sharp, perhaps even sharper than when the Xaurips yet lived. Despite their wretched appearance and the weirdly squishy feeling of their interior, the gloves fit like a charm. They were made for you, like they were made for you. The sharp protrusions, at least, are useful when fighting without weapons. Yeah, I think this is the first of anything that we have found that scales or interacts specifically with unarmed combat. No? I think so. The bonus stun is pretty nice. But we would have to sacrifice so many points. Right? So many ability points to go into it. To go into, what do you call it? Unarmed. I just don't think it's worth that. Okay, over here. See, where am I gonna come out at? Is this outside? Oh, yeah. Huh. Okay. Anything else good around here? Oh, shit, more Xaurips. Got some loot there on the left. A screamer? Okay.
Sabita!
Take care of this summoner one.
Did someone wash themselves in bacon fat or something?
Turn around.
True fuck, there are a bunch of them.
I'm almost ready.
Get this priest dealt with. Good. There.
Help!
True fuck. Oh fuck.
I'll fix this.
Good. All right.
Be right with you.
Let's get all that.
Who's next? Anyone?
Good. Let's make sure we get all of our loot off of them. Got some stew, more money. Get this chest that we had seen. Lot of goodies. Take some of that here. I may as well also chow down on some stew. A lot of places we can go here. Travel up this way. Do a quick save. Oh, there's our screamer. There's no way it doesn't see me, right? There's no way. Maybe. Eat shit, xaurips. Okay. Anything else of interest here?
That it?
Good. Take some more purple. Ooh. That little marker was whooshing all over the place. A lot more up here. Let's go for the priest.
Coming from the left.
Oh, there's a guy here. Holy shit, one of them is still alive. Okay.
Well done.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Alright. Let's see. Got too carried away. Bashing people with the new heavy stun. Okay. There we are.
Quiet, Nimdude.
Let's head on around here. Oh, I didn't one-shot it this time. Let's see, where's that priest at? There it is. Good. Okay.
You there? Over here.
Did
Hey.
you see me, Marius?
What is going on with Giada and Marius? This is the weirdest case of unrequited love that I've ever seen in my fucking life. Alright. Let's see. Hello.
At least you took care of those bastards. I'm glad I got to see some vengeance served. Don't know why you're here, stranger, but I'm grateful you are.
That Private Naoki asked me to investigate. Your friend outside looked so distraught I had to help him. It all started when I saw some guy camping outside a lagoon filled with xaurips. Yeah, let's say that they're stupid.
Wait, Naoki sent you? Of course he did. He would be the one to make it out. Well, you can tell him we're all dead. Soon enough it'll be true. We arrived at the cave last night, made camp, and it all went downhill from there.
Who's we? Wait, did none of you make sure it was safe first? Must have been a massacre. Whose bright idea was it to rest in a Zarb camp for the night? Did none of you make sure it was safe first?
Private Naoki said he had. For all the good that did us.
Oh, wow.
Look, after what happened in Fior, We had to make sure it didn't happen here. The xaurips were our first official mission.
You wanted to protect your neighbors. Reckless, but brave. What happened after you made camp? So you just waltzed into a xaurip camp with no plan at all?
That's not true. We practiced by the dock and ran drills together. Captain Ruiki even had an old book of battle tactics.
Don't take this as a compliment, but I'm impressed you survived this long.
Private Naoki was on watch, but I guess he fell asleep because the scaly bastards ambushed us. It was a massacre. Most died then. The rest ran off in all different directions, screaming. Naoki must have gotten away in the chaos. The gods have a cruel sense of humor to save just him.
Well, what about you? You're saved too. Is the bad blood between you and Private Naoki new? Wait here, I'll go get help. Come, put your arm around my shoulders, let's get you out of here. Are we insinuating that Naoki did it on purpose? He took them out here to take them out? Is the bad blood new?
Private Naoki is a fool and a coward. Since we left
Dude, maybe Naoki killed them.
His mouth. We got to hear how many xaurips he's going to kill and who he thinks is afflicted. The town's been talking about nothing but Fior and the Dream Scourge. I think it got to him.
It crawls into our mind as it crawls into theirs.
It's probably why he was the first one out, because it was all suddenly real.
Was he right? Were some of you sick? There's good reason to be afraid of Dream Scourge. Was it cowardice or was it just survival instincts? There is good reason to be afraid of Dream Scourge.
But we didn't have it. No. Captain Ruiki was fine. We were all fine. No matter what Private Naoki thinks. If you don't believe me, check her journal. That should be enough to please you. If anything, it might finally convince that idiot Naoki. Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Are you dead? What are you talking about?
Long. Let me stay and enjoy the silence before Barath.
Drink a health pot. Hang on.
Please. Let me spend my final moments in peace.
Shit, okay. I don't know. Part of me is still open to the idea that Naoki did it on purpose. Right? Like this was all a fucking ploy. Got some goodies here. Take that. Over on this end of things. What have we got? Anything good? Let's see. Did we come up? We came up this side, right? Well, did we? Good God, man. Yeah, look at all this. I have no idea. Yeah, there's the mine. Okay. Alright, well, let's head on down. Can I make it down there safely? I think so.
bet dying in battle does wonders for someone's soul.
Certainly. Death is a form of trauma, and even souls may get lost or confused in the aftermath. The circumstances of one's death can also leave a trace behind, like an echo. Did you know that many powerful weapons and armor are imbued with the fleeting memories of departed souls?
I did not know.
I wonder what killed him. Probably not the mushrooms. Probably.
Topaz eye for the shrine.
You found fit together somehow. Let's have a closer look at camp.
Let's see. We also leveled. What should we take? Yeah, let's get the power slide. It's situationally super useful. Over here. And also, it's just kind of cool. Let's see, what should I get now? I'm thinking more Constitution. right? Yeah. There we are. Pop this thing open. Stuff from xaurips we had killed earlier. There's some more dancing around.
Got eyes on something?
Never had a chance.
Here we are. This is the last badge, I think.
So they were being followed or hunted.
Everybody all right? Odd place for a camp. Not very defensible.
Yeah, it really seems like it was done on purpose. The journal from Captain Ruiki. While most of the entries are covered in blood, one is still legible. I sent Private Naoki to find the source of the tracks that keep appearing all around us. The fool couldn't find anything. He even tried to tell me that there were no tracks. I put him on night watch to punish his insubordination. Hopefully the evening air will clear his head and remind him this isn't a holiday where he can just lounge around. Dude, he totally did it on purpose. He totally did it on purpose. Let's see over here. Have I checked everything in this area now? I think maybe I have. Yep, we came through here. There is a plant on my radar here. Is it one worth looking at, though? Oh, it definitely is. Looks like we can go up there at that big hole. Let's do that. Good. Search the lockbox. A lot of these lockboxes are no longer locked. Is that because of the update? Did they update it to where you need less lockpicks? Or is it just a coincidence? Like, we're getting a shitload of lockpicks now. It's pretty wild. Let's see up here. Nope, we've been through this way. Alright, let's head on down. More xaurips? Yeah. Oops. Oh, fuck.
They're coming.
What yourselves?
Let's do our buff.
Nicely done.
Run your run.
Don't you die.
Whew. Man, that shit went up and took out my fucking health.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, let's take some purple. I think there's a caster one too. There we are. Shit, more of them. Oh, these are spider lords.
We're still alive. That's what.
There we are. Good. Get all this stuff gathered up.
Crag flies are the worst.
And let's chow down on some more food here. Great. What have we got in this? More crafting mats. Let's do a quick save as we make our way back to Nauki. More shroomage out here. Kraken horn. Oh, what the hell is over this way? Oh, Godless Ruins. This might be like story shit, main story quest. Maybe we should hold off on that for now, I don't know. Okay. Like, anytime I see Godless Ruins, I feel like it's main story stuff. Maybe not. I feel like most of the time it's been spot on.
Hello again. Have you found anything?
Dude, you are so full of shit. Met your friend Sergeant Hisui in the cave. You had quite a bit to say. Found your squad's badges. Reward, please. I met your friend Sergeant Hisui.
Of course he did. Sergeant Hisui never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Hisui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
Sergeant Hisui's dead, and so is the rest of your squad. I'm sorry, but there were no survivors. All your friends are dead thanks to you. All your friends are dead thanks to you.
What? No, that isn't my fault. Look, I don't know what you think you know, or what he told you, but I know what I saw. The captain had been acting weird for days. She was giving orders to people who weren't there, yelling at us over nothing. Not just the captain either. Manu was jumpier than usual. Kiri seemed compelled to echo our words back to us. Even Sergeant Hisui began muttering to himself. It was more than just stress. I'm not some idiot who can't tell the difference. Everyone was sick. And it was only a matter of time before it was brought home the third born. If you saw them, you agree with me.
Okay. So he knew, or he at least thought, that they were all sick with Dream Scourge, and thus he killed them this way. It takes true bravery to run away from an invisible enemy. If they were sick, how do you know you're not? These times have been trying for us all. A little paranoia only makes sense. Must have been terrifying to find your squad on the verge of sickness. How do we know you're not sick?
I think I would know if I was sick, okay? Someone had to leave and let the others know what happened. Look, you either believe me or you don't. Just give me their badges and I'll let their families know.
Oh my god, this is getting wild. I think you're just a coward looking for an excuse. I think you had real reason to fear and did what you could. Third option, I think he did it on purpose. Right? I don't know, some of the ways in which the lines are delivered definitely makes it sound like he's being for real, right? Like he really didn't know. But that, like, at first I was saying, man, he's being sincere. And then he brought up the idea that it seemed like they all had Dream Scourge. And that got me back to thinking again like he did it on purpose. Fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. I think you're a coward looking for an excuse.
I am not a coward. Look, I would not just leave them to die for no reason. A swarm of xaurips attacked in the dead of the night. What was I supposed to do? Huh? Stick around and die with everyone? I'm not a coward! There was no other option!
Oh my god!
Take it back. Or else, I'll reclaim my honor.
Just calm down, will you? You would have to reclaim... You would have to have honor in the first place to reclaim it. Oh man, I'm gonna make him fight me. You'd have to have honor in the first place to reclaim it.
That's it. Draw your weapon. To the death.
Let's finish this. Couldn't have done it better.
Damn. Got his badge too, an exceptional arquebus +1. Okay. We returned the badges to Temurti. We'd heard about this person. They're back at Thirdborn, aren't they? Oh, yep, looks like it. Okay. That is wild. Okay. I gotta say, I'm continually surprised by how many different ways, like, some of these quests can diverge. Because a lot of Avowed doesn't read as that type of game. It reads as, like, an action RPG.
Traveler.
And a lot of it is, like, very action RPG. But there are, like, there's, like, narrative shit here and there. Hello, Kozai?
Nothing to peddle here. Sorry, got to be on my way.
You're in a hurry? Where are you going? What's a merchant doing in a place like this? Yeah, what are you doing?
Former merchant, even I know my limits. Thirdborn has the Dream Scourge. Ugh, terrible. I'm leaving, and you should too. I tried to tell them my vapors would protect their minds from the change, but they wouldn't listen.
Can you cure Dream Scourge with vapors, Giada? You have a cure? Why hasn't everyone heard about this? That's ridiculous. No one can cure the Dream Scourge. Giada, can you fact-check this asshole?
Does your soul reside in your nose? No? Then you have your answer. This so-called merchant is a fraud.
Giada, why am I catching
Nonsense.
strays here?
My grandfather sailed the high seas for 30 years, and he saw ancient remedies that far surpass our modern ones. But it's no use. Thirdborn's past saving. Now, if you don't mind, I should really be going.
Hold on, you're running from something, aren't you? Wait, this road is dangerous. Well, goodbye then. Hold on.
The better question is why you're not running from a soul plague. And I'm far too pressed for time to ask it. Fair winds, traveler. Ingrates.
You got something weird in here?
Cures, tonics, and poultices for sale. It'll probably cure what ails you.
Guy's just like an NPC from the Outer Worlds. Okay. Well, let's head southward. I'm sure we'll run into this dude again, I guess. And look at this cave lit the fuck up. Got some shroomage over here. Oh man, there's a bunch of stuff up top. You have a good way to get up there? Don't know that I do. Yeah. To go around a different route. Maybe we can enter this cave and head up there. Oh. What the fuck? There's a merchant here.
Hey, you there. Got some interesting wares if you've got coin.
Yeah, potatoes. The most interesting ware of all. Okay. Hello? Ahaka?
Good. Looks like you're still in one piece. What can Ihaka get for you?
What do you sell? You worried about me being in one piece? You got some valuable wares here. You got some valuable wares here.
Everything's valuable to someone. I've got an eye for quality and a knack for finding it.
I can see that. These goods look rare. Can ordinary travelers afford such things? You ever thought about setting up shop in a safer place? Can ordinary travelers afford these things?
It's not about what they're worth. It's about lightening the load. After all, I've got years of it to get through.
What? You're a thief, aren't you? These must be years of ill-gotten gains. I don't think I need to buy anything. You're a thief, aren't you?
Everyone in the living lands is running from something. You wouldn't be here if you weren't.
I bet you got a story. I'm not buying stolen goods.
Suit yourself. There's always a less scrupulous customer.
Yeah, the Emperor wouldn't approve. Can I go up here? I cannot. I am exceedingly curious about what she was selling, though. But Would be breaking character to do otherwise. Okay, let's head on up over here. Oh, shit. Look at this. They're fighting each other. Oh, my God. Look at that. Got them all.
I'm almost ready.
Jesus Christ.
Heal yourself. Quick. Enemy to the right. I need a minute. Not bad, Envoy.
Envoy, look left.
Fucking A. Good lord, what a damn ass battle.
Who's next? Anyone?
Temperatures drop at night out here. Try to keep warm.
Thanks, Marius. Marius is out here playing a whole different fucking type of game. Here we go. Can I go up here and check this? Oh. Oh. Stuff for wall, it looks like. Cool hands. A lot of good stuff. No commentary from the peanut gallery on that? Okay. This is normal shit. This is normal stuff. Happens all the time. Okay. Let's see, where am I at now? Fuck's sake, we're never gonna get to Thirdborn at this rate. Right? I'm never gonna fucking get there. What do you got? Decent stuff. There's those godless ruins from before. Okay. Jesus. Alright, let's fast travel back to the Deadfall Highlands, or whatever, and travel south from there. Because we're getting way off course. Did I pick up anything to craft up? Nah, I did not. Unfortunately. Do I have anything I could scrap? Don't think so. I mean, I could scrap the Spindle Walker. Emperor's Reach, Tree of Life. Okay. Anyone have anything to say? Doesn't look like it. Let's apply these pieces to the totem.
Heard rumors about a cataclysm in the Deadfire. Something about the lost city of Ukaizo.
Yeah.
Does that ring any bells?
The higher-ups with fancy hats were looking for it, but that was all above my rank.
But there was also talk of a broken machine. A device so large that it towered over the city.
Definitely sounds like the kind of thing the fancy hats would have been interested in. But why are you so curious about something on the other side of the world?
I have my reasons.
Okay, so what does this do? Second wind cast Shadowing Beyond. Thought we had got more pieces than that. Okay, well. Anything I can enchant here? Oh yeah, this thing. Successful parry deals high stun to the attacking enemy. Alright, let's get out of here. Exit right here. Yeah, I wonder what's better for stuns. Shield parrying or just fucking wailing on them with a hammer? Okay, over here. And then, can I just loop down this way? Yeah, we have to go the opposite direction of these arrows. Right? Am I on track now? Kind of. Which I don't even really know what the hell is up with these arrows, do I? Can I get up here to get this woot loot? Yeah, here we are. We don't yet need Admis word, but we will need it to convert into some other crap real soon, huh? Okay, let's quick save there. Are these friendlies or hostiles? They're hostile dream thralls. Okay. Let's try and go for that priest first.
Lead the way.
It's not gonna happen.
Take them to the earth! We see you! Invaders in the garden!
There we go. Yeah, I think the AoE stun application of Lodestone is just really, really good.
Arms up!
Fear in the eye!
Good.
That's done? Who's hungry?
What is this icon on my radar? Isn't that a totem fragment? Yeah. It's underneath me? Okay. Oh look, yeah. This might be a way to get down there. Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Alright, we've been down there. I'm gonna quick save. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Nope. But we should go down there. Because there was someone we hadn't seen before. Okay. Let's see. Is there a safe way down? Yeah, this looks kind of safe. Okay, there we are.
Do you remember him, Flowers? He smiled at you like the sun. You know the sun, don't you?
Mourning thirdborn? Hello?
Hello. Are you here to grieve someone too?
It isn't safe here. I don't know anyone buried here. I've lost too many to grieve. I don't know anyone buried here.
You're lucky. I know far too many buried here. There are so many flowers here. I'm sorry I never learned their names. My brother thought of them as friends, you know? He loved them dearly.
Your brother sounds kind. Is your brother the one you're grieving for? Friends with flowers. Did the Dream Scourge take him too? Let's mention the Dream Scourge.
Yes. Well, no, not exactly. He died fighting the Dream Thralls a month ago. He absolutely hated fighting. All he wanted to do was be a gardener. If the plague ever ends, I'll grow a garden around his grave. Right now, all I have is this bouquet. I'd bring it to him, but...
But what? I'm sure he'd love the flowers. It seems like such a pointless gesture. But what?
It's not safe. There are things near his grave. I can't fight them. But you look like you could. Will you go chase them out? Put flowers on his grave in my stead. And maybe tell him I'll grow him a garden one day.
Oh.
I saw a cairn across
I guess
the
we
lake
agreed to it.
Must be the place she's talking about.
Okay, let's get this amethyst eye.
I'll wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow. Let's have a closer look at camp.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we probably ought to call it here for now. Oh. But first... Oh, shit. What the fuck? There we go. That's a lockbox. Just digging through the rocks. Alright. I think we'll call it here for now, like I said, on this special weekend, at least in the States. A little bit extra busy, a little bit extra preoccupied. So, some shorter ones, but nonetheless, I think we got a lot done, right? When next we return, we might actually finally land at Thirdborn. There's also that cairn somewhere out here. Right, maybe we should go looking for the cairn, because it is definitely not a marked quest. It's unmarked. So who knows what we'll get. Anyway, until next time, please take care of each other.